Hello there, my dear beautiful friends. Today we're doing the 5-minute Barbie makeup, which is, well, I already did my foundation, eyebrows. That's liquid contouring, actually concealer, because the contouring stick just hid the formulas of them. So liquid concealer, powder, and that's it, basically your base. Do that and then start with the eyeshadows. We're using this Morphe Ultra Lavender because I'm very cool toned with really purple undertone. And this basic canvas by James Charles painted that coal. And so there's beautiful shades of pink right here, which I really like, especially these two. Gorgeous. We're going to be using those. But first, with eyeshadow, let's outline our eyeliner line, like the lash line with a bit of a fling. I'm gonna use my regular brush for this, which is very precise. I need to pick a color that will go on Barbie's lash line. So I think it's gonna be a mix of these and always a touch of something dark, because you never know. And I mix it on my hand first to see what color comes out. I mean, I would go for something darker since I'm applying mascara, but again, not too dark. Kind of dipping in every color now. Then with a clean finger, what I always do is I lift up this lid, kind of go in the upper lash line, then just continue the wing. There, so if you want to do eyeliner, you have it kind of sketched out with eyeshadow already. Let's do the other eye. And what this does basically is it helps to thicken the lash line. So then once you put mascara on, you're gonna have the look of fuller lashes. It all looks way more put together. And the little fling, you can extend it into like a smoky eye type of moment, but I don't need to because I'm gonna be showing it literally 5 minutes. So you grab a brush kind of like that, whatever you feel comfortable using, and I'm gonna take something matte. So since it's Barbie, I'm gonna take pink, this one right here. It's called Warrior. How funny. I'm just gonna, here, there's a beautiful mirror here. Just gonna put it right here, like do the whole crease with it, kind of like the smoky eye type of thing, see? And since it's matte, it's just doing the right thing. The other eye as well. See, so I'm kind of like just stamping it with this big brush. It's by AL Beauty from Amazon. Pretty cheap, pretty affordable. Okay, but so if you're really on the go, you're just gonna take this with your finger, put it all over your lid, this shimmer shade, and then a little bit of something like this in the inner corner, and you're basically done. But I'm taking it a step further because it's really nice to have a beautiful white waterline, or at least like something polished. So I'm taking again by Painted.co, James Charles's brand. These Create paints, these are the shimmery ones, Mother of and Sterling. Basically a pink/white gold and a silver. Silver has more shine, but on its own it looks a bit too artificial. So this pinky shade, which shines but doesn't really shimmer too much, so I mix a bit of both together, and I grab a brush, and I'm gonna take a makeup brush by Amazon. This is really cheap and nice and clean. This is the mixing palette. I'm gonna mix these. They dry down in 30 seconds, and then they're waterproof, and they're way better than any eyeliner I've ever tried because there's no allergic reaction happening with me, and also it just doesn't go anywhere, seriously. doesn't budge, doesn't do weird things. So I'm gonna put it on my lids because eyeshadow, unfortunately, even the highest quality, tends to kind of vanish into thin air as time goes by, whereas this one doesn't. So I'm putting it underneath my eyeshadow and I'm kind of like blurring it while it's still wet into the crease up to the brow bone. So it creates a bit of a shimmer, making sure to get like the whole crease. Not crease, but like the inner crease, I don't know, like eyelid slash, yeah. All the way up to the crease basically. Then the lash line, very important for the eye lengthening and eye opening effect. I'm gonna pick up whatever is left and kind of do this and just look up and put it in my waterline, lower lash line. Now look at what a difference that made. And my eyes are very sensitive, but they're not hurting from this, so can even bring it a bit down onto the lash line to visibly enlarge your eyes. Like it's an optical illusion, but when you look at this. With mascara, this is going to look even better, much better. And the inner corner, like I know that everything tends to just come off when you put it in the inner corner, except eyeliner, of course, like liquid eyeliner, but not the pencil. But this is super easy, like you take a soft makeup brush, you don't have to be there with the pencil, it just irritates and then causes an allergic reaction. It's kind of like a crayon. Super waterproof, doesn't go anywhere, you can rub your eyes, even with makeup remover, it still comes off, like hardly comes off. I mean, it comes off eventually, but it depends also like how much you applied it and if you used setting spray on top and stuff like that. But it really will not come off until you remove it. So even out this crease and we have a beautiful base, making sure that it's all nice and even here. I squeezed out really the bare minimum. Could have squeezed out more, would have been shining way more. So now let's take the pink shade and take it with my finger because it's just the best way to apply these shimmers. It's really beautiful. Just gonna go over this. Still drying, by the way. Look, this like base underneath really gave it that beautiful shimmer. And you could of course be more creative with this and replicate the actual Barbie look. Oh, and by the way, did you know that the original Barbie had red lipstick? So you don't have to do pink lips if you don't feel like it. You're still a Barbie either way. This one we can bring it almost to the inner corner, but in the inner corner I'm going to take with a clean finger the shade Finnegan with a touch maybe of gold and just and actually let me just take a touch of white, which is this one from Half Magic, these pressed pigments which are really beautiful and really shimmery. I mean, look at that. Just a tiny bit of this, kind of like do like that so that there is no fallout, and really put it in the inner corner so it shines like crazy. Kind of like blend these two together. Then take a bit more of these shimmers, which are really beautiful. Just top it off to make it shine even more. Like Barbie can afford to shine. Then I take this beautiful thing by Fenty Beauty, which is the Diamond Bomb. And if I had to choose between this by Half Magic that went viral on TikTok, and Fenty Beauty, I would go with Fenty Beauty because this on top really gives the ultimate wet shimmer, whereas this just alone by itself doesn't do it. But together they're really a power couple, this and this. Even though this on its own already is great, but this kind of makes it way richer and more beautiful. But the last step is always to put this on top. And then a little bit in here to really make it like shine nicely. And you can also take like a clean makeup brush and take like your skin tone eyeshadow and kind of go here a little bit under the brow bone and kind of reduce some of that shine, kind of like here too. Clean up a little bit. Even if you're being extra careful, these sparkles, they can give a bit of fallout. But I mean, it's sparkles, like they're gonna be pretty either way. And so these are the eyes. You can always take this one from before and kind of like go over the eyeliner area. You could use an eyeliner, but I don't see Barbie with like a black eyeliner wing. Not even with a brown eyeliner wing, I just don't see any prominent eyeliner on Barbie. And besides, this is just easier and will make it faster. So, kind of like that. There you go. Now, just gonna take this and kind of clean up right here. So we have that eye lifting effect, kind of like that, not like this, but like that. See, my eyes are upturned. Make them more upturned, because Barbies are upturned again. Then this pink shimmer by Half Magic again, I can take it a little bit and kind of put it here. Has some like gold reflex, but it's pink. Kind of just add even more. Gives that sunset reflex. Really, really beautiful in my opinion. And then just a bit more to even things out. A little bit of this pink shade right here, the matte one, on this brush once again, and you just go in here, kind of mattify this crease once again. And I'm not doing anything weird, I'm just stamping it on literally. And then kind of going with my finger here and just blending it all together. But this step really adds depth to the eye, and you can even take a bit more of this pink that's shimmery and even emphasize it more. This way you really shine and sparkle. And of course, fingers are always the saving grace in makeup. Like they literally make everything look perfect. Kind of up like that. Correct your eye shape visually, whatever suits you best. And then of course, a little bit more of finger blending. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and put on mascara. I'm using this one by IT Cosmetics Superhero. I think it's not waterproof, but it feels like it is. And it lasts like it is, but it's easy to take off, just like your regular non-waterproof mascara, super lengthening. Just overall, the greatest mascara formula I've ever tried. Not sponsored, I've been using it forever. Just look at this old tube. It's all dried out already, but it's easy to put on just a little bit of it when I'm doing false lashes without putting on too much and without it going everywhere. I mean, it's a very good formula, like really, really nice formula. I know this is supposed to be a 5-minute tutorial, and in reality, I do this in under 5 minutes, plus 5 minutes of doing the face. But here I'm talking and I'm filming, so just a little bit of mascara. It's up to you if you want to add false lashes. But false lashes definitely add to the Barbie vibe. So it's up to you. I'm gonna finish the mascara. I feel too lazy to put any false lashes on, so I'm just gonna have to do it with mascara. And I'll be back to show you the final result. Actually, wait, because there's no final result yet, because I still need to do my blush and highlighter, so I'll be back in a second. You know that I just realized that besides the formula, which is the best one I've ever tried, what I like really very much about this mascara is that it's black. Like, it doesn't have weird things, weird colors and stuff. Like, mascara is black, and this tube is black, and it's obviously mascara, and it's shaped nicely too. So it's comfortable to grab, instead of being like thick here, which is just uncomfortable in my opinion. Like, it's just perfect from all sides. Not sponsored, but really, try it out, it's worth trying, seriously. Oh, I love this mascara. So now what we have left is blush and lips, which is 3 seconds really, I'm going to show you. So first let's do the lips. I feel too lazy to do like a liquid lipstick and stuff, so there's this Ballerina Shoes shade by L'Oreal. This one doesn't dry down though, so if you need to do something a bit more like long lasting, you really need a liquid lipstick. Or perhaps you can mix up these Create paints with a bit of red and you'll get the same thing. But this feels moisturizing, whereas this just is there basically. But it doesn't like feel uncomfortable or anything. Not less comfortable than a liquid lipstick, definitely. And it looks even better, so try these out as well. This is very much of a Barbie color, and just the lipstick itself matches my eyes pretty good already. And since I have the Wonder Skin stain underneath, which is here by Wonder Skin, I did another video, the review of the lip stains, and this is what I have underneath, and they really don't go anywhere. Now since this lipstick will go away fast, and it might like budge and everything because it just doesn't set, it's creamy, I'm going to take a paper towel and blot it a little bit, see? But I still get the shine and the color. And I can go over top with just a lip gloss. This one is from Sephora. This is shade 10 Wild. It's really nice. Look, I need to buy another one again. It has this beautiful blue reflex and purplish tint to it, so really beautiful. Now, you can leave it like this if you don't have time for blush, but I highly recommend you find the time for blush. And I'm going to take the sponge that I use for liquid contouring and blush. This is again by Painted, the James Charles brand. I'm just going to put some, since I already powdered my face, and this is by House Labs, their liquid blush. And I find that, because I have it underneath, you just can't see it, I find that it's best to just put it over top your powder, just really lightly. Take it like here, you dab it, warm it up on your hand. Look at what a Barbie color, like this lilac shade is stunning. And it's kind of like glowy, so it's beautiful as a highlighter already. Kind of dab to give like a wet base for the powder blush. And this combination, honestly, Too Faced, it smells divine. Like, it smells so good. Oh my god, and it has a mirror inside too. So beautiful. Look at how they match so well. It's just crazy. Really like this combo. And everybody compliments me when I'm wearing specifically this blush. Oops, I didn't blend it on my hand. See what happens. Okay, we're gonna go over here. See, I swatched it and forgot to blend it on my hand. But it's fine because you can always go like with your finger and it will warm up the product even further. You kinda, it's nice to go into the temples, honestly, with such pink blush. And I prefer to go into the temples with my blush. It kind of looks more real, more alive in my opinion. It's kind of like blush as contouring type of thing. Then I'm going to take this blush brush. I'm not sure if it's a blush brush, but it's by Kiko Milano, the Italian brand. It fits perfectly in here, this is why I like it. It's soft and nicely packed. Just gonna go over top here, see? So this one is super blurring, so it kinda dims down the shimmer, which you can definitely do, and then go over top with a bit more shimmer, whatever you prefer. But I'm just going to intensify the color, and I find that something matte, not matte but like velvet matte, that blurs of a finish on the cheeks and the complexion is just better, and the heat glitters on complexions, whereas on the eyes, perfect up to the brow bone. I'm gonna put it all the way up here. And the highlighter, I find that it looks best on the temples. I don't know, it depends on your skin though. I'm gonna take a bit of powder, because here it's getting Fenty Beauty shade 02 Butter Loose Powder. Kinda like set it a bit more so that the complexion really looks flawless. Kinda. I got some glitter here. It's almost flawless. Going in with a liquid lipstick really would elevate this look, but if you're on the go, and then you can bring a lipstick and a lip gloss for a touch up, so it doesn't really take that much effort. But then again, if the lips weren't moving around like all the time, because I feel there's this cream that it's just there, but it's fine, like it feels nice. It will be better whatever you decide to do. And then the highlighter, since I hate shimmers, with my highlighter I'm going to take my favorite one by Aryan Beauty, Miss Mercury, because it glows like crazy, but it doesn't have any like shimmers in it. So and a little bit on my chest as well to make it like shine. A little bit here and in the temples, like that, so that it shines from the side but not from the front. If I went a bit too much down, just gonna go with the blush and powder and blur here in the T-zone a little bit. Gorgeous. So this is the Barbie makeup look. As you can see, you just literally stamp some matte pink eyeshadow into your crease and outer corner like that. That is matte. Then you take shimmers that are pink and white and whatever you like, and put it all over the rest of your eyes. Mascara, well, of course, foundation, concealer, and powder, obviously. You can do some contouring, and then on top, this liquid blush combo is your best friend to be like Barbie, but whatever suits your complexion really goes. And some lips, get creative, make sure you get the right shade and enough sparkle. Overall, I feel like this goes as a Barbie makeup look. Definitely the color theme is there, then everything is up for interpretation. I could have been more precise, but this is the 5-minute version, which is really the only one that you'll ever need, so let's be honest. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment something down below, watch all of my other videos and share them everywhere so that more people get to see them. I truly appreciate your support because it really warms my heart. And check out the description down below. There's links to all of my other social media and my other YouTube channels. I'm pretty sure that you'll enjoy what you'll find there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye.